Hi and welcome back. So as you can see, I got a clear coat over this scenes. Can spot out where we need to do a bit of touch up. Not a problem. I've got these masked off, ready to paint red for the intakes, both sides. I've also masked off the back here to paint this up. I've decided to go with a sort of silvery grey. I've been looking at some pictures, and this should be painted up in the silver as well, so we're going to get that painted. That's all masked up. So we'll get them painted, get this touched up, and then we're pretty much ready for weathering of different sorts of things and decals. So I'll be back soon. Right, so I've been cracking on. I've redone this yellow stripe. Looks much better now, going right the way around. I've painted that part in silver. We've done the engine intakes. Painted up these bits. Just missed one square, need to go back over. And I've also painted the back of the engines. So there's a bit of a green to touch up. Bit of silver's gone on here. A few bits at the front. But nothing much. And then we're literally down to decals and weathering to finish everything. So I'm going to get that green touched up. And then probably get another bit of a clear coat over everything to blend it all back together. Maybe give a bit of a sanding as well in some of these places, just to move it off a little. Really fine sandpaper, or probably one of my sanding pads. And then we'll be getting decals down. Right then, so I've got all the decals in place. I've just put another bit of a clear coat over, so we're just waiting for that to dry. But looking good. Also done the pods decals. I painted up these bits as well, which they're meant to be. Haven't gone on the front here because that door's going to be open, but gone on the back, and you can see, we can see all the way inside. So that's looking good. So I'm just letting this dry. And then I'm going to get the panel washing. So I'll be going in all these bits, all down the pods. Being careful with on this one to literally drip from the top. I don't want it capillarying upwards. I'm going to get some weathering done. So let this dry. We'll get them bits done, and then we shall have another look at things. Okay, so we've got what weathering I want to do on this done. Little bit into these on the wings. Just into these side parts to dirty them up. A little bit in the thrusters. We've gone into on the tail as well on both sides. But nothing OTT. The same with the pods, just done a bit of panel lining just to give it a bit of depth. Most I've done has actually been on the engines, so let's get this. You can see I've really dirtied up the intake end. But then I've just gone in to get the black into all these divots just to add a bit of definition. So all I need to do now is get the engines glued in, the legs glued in. We've still got this hatch to do, so I'll probably get that done first. So just I've tried a bit of ribbing to copy what should have been on that side onto here. Paint it up. Done. So glued So we'll get that done, get the bits glued together, and have another quick look before we remove the masking and give it its final clear coat. Okay, so I've patched up this store, got our effect back, painted it, so I've also got the engines in place and the legs. I've not had to glue these, they've gone in that tight, so I'm not even going to try pulling them back out to glue them. I'm really happy how this is looking. Literally all I've got to do now is remove all these masks. So carefully revealing what's inside. We'll give it a clean up and then going to spray it with my furniture polish, which isn't Future, it's the Quick Shine multi-surface floor finish. I did do a video of this not long since. So I'm going to get all these masks off. You can see how this is working, how we can see inside. It's doing the look I was hoping for. So I'll get all these masks off, get it sprayed up, and we'll have a final look at the finished model. And this is my Thunderbird 2 finished, my technical drawing version of Thunderbird 2. Can see in through the cockpit. We can see the living quarters. I've opened up these windows so we can see into the engines as well. We've got another part there where we can see the nuclear engine. We can see parts of the jets. We can see the metallic parts going down to the engine outlets, all the engine parts inside. I have done one of the pods so we can see inside to Thunderbird 2 vehicle. I'm really happy with how this has gone. So I'm going to get some photos up now, or at the end of the video, the sexes. A lot of decals left because you got, for all 6 pods, there was numbers for them. All these, if you get the version of Thunderbird 2 with the launch bay, a lot left over because I painted things instead of using decals, and I think that was a really good decision. But I'm really happy with this model. I think the flat green, once I've added the clear coats on it, has really brought it to that really close to the colour we see of Thunderbird 2 on screen. Fun kit. For the clear parts, it's a nice gimmick, and I'm glad I went with not leaving it all clear, just to look inside, because I think it's a bit unique what I've done. Some of it would have fit better if it had been the plastic parts, like getting these to go together neatly. With just styrene, you can just bend it that little bit where the clear parts don't like to bend at all. But on the whole, a really fun kit to build. In the pictures you've seen earlier, but there's loads of vehicles came with this. I didn't even build 2 of them because I thought they looked a bit out of scale. So let's have a look at some fun photos. Thank you for watching this time. I think I know what I'm building next, but that'll be a surprise for the new year. So thank you for watching. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Bye-bye.